The component responsible for this particular fault is shown here on the lower right. It is a 1 megaohm surface mount resistor designated R4 on the board. Beware the schematics which show this component as R1. These may be examples of the Rev1 version of this board. Please refer to the amended version of the diagram which shows this resistor correctly as R4. Before we show you the fix, we will briefly describe the cause with the help of this donor board, from which we have removed the components and sanded off the etch resist to show the copper traces on the PCB. The PCB trace seen here exiting the top left of the screen is the same trace shown re-entering at the lower left. These traces make up half of the capacitive probe on which this whole circuit is based. They are connected together and they are both connected to ground. Now R4 lives here on the board and one end of it should have a path to ground. In this case, the right hand side of R4 goes to the big trace on the bottom right. However, that trace is connected to nothing other than R4. It would seem that during the PCB layout process, adding this via may have broken the ground trace. The fix is actually quite simple and involves scraping the etch resist from the board, exposing the copper trace, and soldering a jumper wire in place. There are several locations where this jumper can be placed, but we found the edge of the board to be the most convenient. Even with the etch resist still in place, under good light, the traces can be seen quite clearly. That concludes the fix for the capacitive soil moisture sensor version 1.2.